all the ships, proper bow and proper stern to increase the weight and everything, you should be able to get most of it. And these vessels are very beamy vessels actually. These vessels can be very long. Yeah? So you can immediately get some improvement. Yeah? And also you can use efficient propulsion system as well. Offshore islands, just what I mentioned before, that every monsoon you get a lot of silt from the upstream. And if you know that in Bangladesh, the people talk about using dredgers, they all use the Tata suction dredgers. I don't know whether they are aware of any other type of dredger, but Tata suction dredgers are quite good for hard soil. But for soft sand, you don't use Tata suction dredger. You use upper trailer suction dredger. Then you can take all the soft sand and then you can bring somewhere else. Even maybe government level, they can think of selling this sand to Singapore because Singapore is now having problem to get sand from Indonesia. They are going up to Myanmar to get sand to Singapore. Why not Bangladesh? That is important thing for the, I put a couple of slides. At the moment, you have a diploma in marine technology in Bangladesh. You have graduates in naval architecture, mainly here. You have a couple of, one or two main academy for inland ships as well as for shipbuilding. But I think it's time for Bangladesh to have a very comprehensive, centralized maritime university to bring everything under one control, where you can share the resources and you can have a very good planning. You can start with, one of the things I can see that here, though the department name is naval architecture and marine engineering, but I don't see a single academics who have a PhD in marine engineering. Yeah? Even in the world, many places you will see professors in this body hanging around because even in the whole world there is a big shortage of good marine engineers in the academic level. Very shortage, I can tell you, it is very true. Maybe compared to naval architects, they are not even 5%. You know? So it is good to promote this branch of engineering as well. And this is the two both sides we need because nowadays ships are getting more electronic. So electrical engineers are very important for running ships. Mechatronics is also very important. You know the contribution of the naval architects in building or designing a ship is very important, but right in the beginning, but when the execution of the building, because I worked 20 years in shipyard, it's not the naval architect. Well, a naval architect can be a good mechanical engineer also, there's nothing wrong. But there is a lack of people, even countries like Singapore, and they suffer because of that. In pre-commissioning, commissioning. So this is also a very, very important branch of engineering. Then you have offshore engineering. One day Bangladesh might have gas and oil from the offshore, but does anybody thinking about that? Because anything you in the future you don't think now, then you will have a shortage of people. Then these are the studies also because run the big shipping companies, all these important items also could be delivered in the university level. Many university has got a marine transportation sector, you teach all this. Even you have all kinds of courses. You can start even with certificate, diploma, advanced diploma, undergraduate, postgraduate, everything you can do that under one umbrella. You have a very long-term planning. And then facilities that yesterday we heard about the towing tank evolution panel. I think one of the points I should mention here that it's very important now for Bangladesh to have navigation simulators for both inland ships, training for crews as well as for swimming vessels. And also nautical studies, even in the vocational level. Because in Bangladesh, Dr. Bari said that he wants to earn 17 or 20 billion by 2020, but then where are the people? I know Bangladesh has got 170, 180 million people, but you need the right people in to get that good amount of money. So you also need to look after this. And Bangladesh laborers have been very successful in Singapore. In the capital organization where I work, there are almost 30% people from Bangladesh, And then this is the last important thing that Bangladesh government should start now, the old classification of the invention, because you have 40,000 inland vessels. You have to develop a means to survey them, and especially during the construction, and also at certain period over its life. I'm taking too much time. So passenger vessel, the present design and the design material is that's one example I just gave you. So these are the type of boats we have at the moment: country boats, mechanized passenger launches, vessels, cabin ships. I just showed water taxis recently introduced around in Dhaka city. I saw it in the newspaper. And that's the typical country boat, you see everywhere. This is taken from the Lakka in Ireland. This is a mechanized country boat, you see, very bad bow shape, very bad up shape. But it floats and it moves, but it could have moved faster. This is the vessel which I saw as a young boy. The wooden type, now just steel. But the another bad development that I saw now notice, which is extended right up to here, which is not good. I was coming one day from my hometown to Dhaka, and my cabin was inside. All night I couldn't sleep. Because if you're inside, if something happens, you're not able to get out. That's the passenger launches. These are the dangerous vessels, I call them. It's dead trapped. Once you're inside, you are dead underwater. That's the people. Well, that's not happening every day. I think that's mainly happening during the festival. And then you see the next time what happens to those vessels. All these accidents happen to people who lose their family members. And that's happening almost every year, but last 1 or 2 years I didn't see any incident. But I can tell you it will happen. So this is I call always this is what I use. Please keep it simple, but not simpler. Because if you make it too simple, then it's not good. Think out of the box. Don't just think what people have been doing. Think something that can be innovative, that can be challenging. Yeah? And then allow overloading. You cannot stop overloading. Can you stop overloading? No way. People are desperate. So think something that this overloading will happen, still it will be safe. Yeah? And introduce some safety and minimize risk. So this is a monohull. This is a ship with 2 outriggers. This can be done also with kind of panel method for analysis. As you can see, mounted more trouble on place of wind strength. So these are the analysis I'll just do quickly. So what I did actually, my student did, in fact, we took a passenger monohull, put 560 number of passengers and just everything to some capacity. And we did the stability, mainly the intact stability by the IMO resolution S749, and it passes. Then we put also multi-hull, obviously it passes monohull. Then we overload it by 100%. We just put another 100% passengers. It fails. Monohull, multi-hull pass. Then we put some more passengers. Yeah? And it still passes. So if that outrigger design, that is a concept I just gave. If someone works more properly, because you have to be very careful about the outrigger size, geometry, location, position. And easily you can see stability is much higher for the multi-hull. Heel angle also much lower for the multi-hull. But what you saw in Bangladesh, those passenger vessels, the picture, you can't crowd because there's no way that you can go beside because every space is taken. So it is only a concept design, and many other investigation you have to done. You have to do like outrigger position, the sizes, also, and also the resistance. Also, you have to look at the resistance because there will be interference now, and also motion analysis you have to do, but it's not physical because in the Bangladeshi river, maybe the wave height is not even a meter in the inland waters. And also the only this criteria is not only factor. You have to use dynamic stability, passive crowding, sudden healing due to fall of large cargoes, and we also cause a sudden healing and the maneuvering. This is also a certain extent cause of healing for the vessel. So the vessel without trigger is the best way I can think of for passenger vessel here, and you can see these are the benefits if you have the vessel without triggers compared to a monohull. So what I can explain that Bangladesh has got this enormous waters, but there's nothing wrong with that. Many countries don't have